We're here with the Jezabels out of Australia. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Sam.
I'm Heather.
And I'm Nick.
There's one missing as well.
There's one missing. You guys have put out your third EP. The title of which escapes me right now.
Dark Storm.
Dark Storm. And it's the third. Is it the third of a three-part kind of project that you were working on?
Yeah, 3 EPs. We've called it the trilogy retrospectively. We weren't at the start intending to do it, but it came out that way and we decided to do 3. Yeah, so.
They're all sort of related.
They're thematically linked with the artwork, and I mean, all the lyrics aren't necessarily the same, but Haley writes a lot of subject matter, is sort of fluid.
So there's themes that are interlaced between the 3 of them.
Yeah, it's not like a big concept album with 3 parts.
Yeah. When you went into putting out your stuff, was there a conscious kind of that you wanted to do EPs as opposed to doing a full-length record?
I think so.
After the first EP, I think we realized that we just weren't quite ready to write a whole album. We still wanted to, and as opposed to taking a year and a half to actually write an album, because at the time we were really slow songwriters still.
Yeah.
We thought, well, we want to stay out there and, just instead of hiding away for a year and a half or whatever. So we decided
don't want to spend thousands of dollars.
Well, we didn't have the money on full length.
We're being independent in Australia, so we didn't have the big budgets that most bands do as well. I think that was a real.
There was a number of reasons.
Yeah, it just sort of we just weighed up our options, and it made sense to keep the length short, so we had money and the time to do other things as well at that stage in our musical career.
How did you guys all get together?
At university, basically. Yeah. Sydney Uni.
In Sydney?
Yeah.
You guys, what year? How long have you guys been together?
This is our 4th year, going at the end of the 3rd year together. So we're going into our 4th year together.
Yeah. Do you find it easier now to write music, or because you guys all know each other a little bit better, has it gotten harder to kind of share things together?
I think it's the same difficulty, but I think the music's getting better, so it means it's probably getting easier.
I think you sort of get to know your strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, it's still hard, but we just know what to expect now. We don't. We're not freaking out because it's hard. When we thought.
Yeah. We just know it's going to be hard, so it's not as scary.
Yeah.
We're pretty picky, I think. So it takes us. We labor over very small points sometimes, but hopefully it's worth it in the end. It comes out the other side. It's better for it.
You guys, a couple of your songs have done pretty well as far as getting into the charts and stuff. Does that make it harder for you when you're writing a song? Because you're thinking about, people have listened to this, they've liked it.
Yeah.
We want to give them, something similar, or we want to take it completely different.
Yeah.
There's a point there when I started to think about that sort of thing, but I think I stopped because it was counterproductive.
Yeah.
You sort of just got to not think about it at all. Otherwise you won't. I don't think you'll do anything to it.
Yeah, exactly. If you try and write a single, like every single we've had, we didn't really know it was really. We just try and write songs that are as good as possible. And I mean, if we veered really far away from what we're doing now, or got very experimental or something like that, we can expect that we probably wouldn't be as prevalent as or do as well as we're doing at the moment. So I don't know. We're trying to write songs that they're just better than the same thing.
Yeah. You were just in Chicago last month. Which we missed, unfortunately. Are you guys still touring after South by Southwest, or are you going to go back after this?
We go to LA on Monday, just for a couple of shows, and then we go back to Australia to do a few shows there.
Yeah, and now, when you put out this last EP, were you already thinking about getting back and recording some other songs, or do you kind of write as you're touring around and then...
We sort of don't really write as we're touring.
Yeah, it's hard to write.
Ideas do come, but we sort of write together in the studio. That's the main place we do it. And so that's I think we need to learn how to write on the road because we're starting to tour so much. It's going to be hard to have that time. So we've got a lot of gear and an acoustic guitar. Adding that onto the load would be very expensive with flying and the cost of excess. So I think we'll work it out though.
Yeah, and do you find being from Australia, you can play when you're in Australia, but you have to go out, to get noticed in other places, you have to go out.
It costs a lot.
Does that make you a little hesitant to try try to even break through in any way other than like social media and getting through on YouTube and Facebook and stuff?
Do you mean like, is it hard to think about doing another way, like touring or?
Well, does it make it harder when you're thinking about we have to go and tour this record and we're gonna have to go everywhere?
I guess I don't know. We haven't really thought about.
Yeah, it's such a bigger place here as well, so it's hard to kind of concentrate on this.
It hasn't been a reality to us to actually tour extensively here, and now it's starting to happen. We've done shows that have sold quite well in Chicago and Boston and places like that. So now it's I think now we actually have to start thinking about that.
Yeah. Which is pretty surprising.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, it's just like in Boston, we had no idea that anyone would have heard of us. People were sitting along the front row. And it's just the power of the internet. I mean, hands down. Really, the social media and you know, some college radio play as well. But it's good. There's more ways to do it than to just travel, because that would be really expensive, and it's a long plane ride from Australia to North America and stuff. But yeah, we have high, big ambitions to come back here as much as possible.
That's good. How many shows did you guys play here at South by Southwest?
6.
Tonight will be our 6th one.
Tonight's a 6.
It's a showcase.
Was that rough?
We've actually, I think we're used to doing like really hectic weeks, and it becomes like, I think it's better. I always get really nervous before a show, but if you're doing so many, it becomes easier. So it's like, it's tiresome, but it's also, I think the worst thing for me is the nervousness. And if you do so many, then you don't worry about that. It's sort of good.
Yeah, it's great. Like at the end of a tour, you just walk on stage. I'm not really affected by it, but it's funny because it's not like riding a bike. After we
if we
don't play
have
a
a
show
week
for
off,
a couple months,
even a week,
you don't have that same attitude. Getting on these sort of resets itself, you get comfortable again.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for taking time out.
No worries at all.
You guys are busy, just like the million bands that are here in Southwest. Good luck with your show tonight. Your newest EP, Dark Storm, is available.
Yes, on iTunes.
On iTunes.
You can order it. We have an online store.
We've got t-shirts, we've got vinyl, we've got
You got everything.
Start spruiking. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.